Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. Today we're going to be trading gold once again. It is 6:59, so basically 7 o'clock. So let's go ahead and jump on these charts. Let's go. All right, so starting on the weekly, looks like we were pushing up, but we are getting pushed back down. On the daily, we're definitely looking for sells, especially because we're breaking the low here. We could be coming to fill that gap that was left. Yeah, this gap right here. So we're definitely looking for sells, as you can see, because we were getting this bullish push, but we are breaking lows. Let's see what the 1 hour is talking about. So we have something right here. So I kind of want to mark this. I guess we'll take it to that swing. So we have something here. So probably going to look for sells if we break this. The 30. Let's go back to the 4 hour real quick. Yeah. So we have something here. And then of course we have, it might be a little higher, but we have our swing right here that we can mark out. Yeah, so that looks straight. That don't look too bad. So if we break under this, then we're probably looking for sells. I mean, we're probably looking for sells regardless, but y'all know what I mean. It looks like it made a setup right here. So low-key, I would want to see it break this. 15, yeah, it just doesn't look super clean. But there is a setup right here. If I can get my tool. Right here, there's a setup. So we got a setup right here. It's just real early, so anything could happen. But we do have a setup. And it broke the low right here. And we had a trend line. I mean, this one is ugly. But we had a trend line break right here. 3 touches. Bam, 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 and then broke. So, I mean, overall, we have our confluences. Trend line break, break of structure here and here. Trend line break, supply push. We have our gap up here. It might be too high, so this might be the actual gap if it holds. So I mean, everything is lining up right now. The only thing is that it's way too early. It's 7:02. We don't trade until at least 8 o'clock. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But it looks like today is going to be sells for sure. Ski. Definitely looks like today's gonna be sells. Let's go back to the 1 hour real quick. Yeah, so today looks like it's going to be sells. I just would want to see it break this because it could definitely come to this zone and then bounce back up. But overall, it definitely looks like today is going to be sells. But this is a strong, pretty strong zone right here. So as you can see, we came up, tapped, pushed it down, and then we fought through it. Then we fought through it, and then we came, tapped, pushed down, tapped, pushed down, tapped, went through it, and then used it as a demand. It turned into a support, basically, where then we came down, tapped, pushed up, and now we're coming back to tap it again, or we can break through it. So I would want to see it break through. So I would take sell somewhere in this area down here, or if we get the bounce off right here and then push up, we'll be taking the buy. But overall, it looks like sells might be the wave. So we may be taking a sell today. So we're just going to come back a little closer to our trading window and see what we get. So I'll be right back. All right. So it is now 8:04 and it did come back to the zone. All right, it's now 8:04. It did come back to the zone, but it kind of wicked through it and now it looks like it's trying to push down. But the only problem is that this is a strong higher time frame zone, and that's why we have it marked, and it kind of just rejected off of it like kind of hard, and that's what pushed it through that zone. So I think this is probably what's going to be in play, but the only thing is that we're in an overall downtrend on the higher time frame. Overall downtrend. This could be, though, just a little pullback for the daily, or maybe, yeah, it'll be for the daily time frame. This could be a pullback for the daily because it's a point of interest here. So this could be a pullback for the daily. But the only problem is that we didn't break this high, and we haven't been breaking any highs even on this smaller time frame. Like, no highs have been broken. So it's kind of scary to take this when literally no highs have been broken, except for I think on the 5. Yeah, on the 5 we have a trend break right here, and we do have a trend line, obviously, because we were in the downtrend. So we have a trend line here. Probably do it more like that. So we have a trend line. We have a gap. Let me delete all this because this is no longer valid. Would be waiting on a fresh setup. So we have the trend line. We have the trend line. We have a gap. We have the break of structure here and here. And it's literally coming right back to tap in. So I mean, this could be a valid trade. What would this look like? Bam, stop loss up under. Oof, I don't know. This could be a valid trade. It's just a little nerve-wracking because it is 8:06 and we're super low. You know what? We could wait for the 1 minute confirmation. Let me see. Let's see if we get the 1 minute confirmation. So right now we would have to break this. Let's see. Let's see. It's just the fact that we're in an overall downtrend is not confidence inspiring. Alright, so now we'll be looking at this one if it pushes down. Which I like that it's lower to the zone if we end up taking the buy off of this, because our stop loss would be a lot smaller. But I'm probably going to go light risk just because it is kind of risky. It didn't touch, so we're not touching it. It did not touch the zone. It came close, but it did not touch. You know what? Let me even raise this up a little bit. Yep, do it like that. Give it, benefited it out, but it did not touch the zone. Bro, this is the third day in a row where it comes close, almost taps, and leaves. Third day in a row. Literally, Monday did it, Tuesday did it, and now Thursday. Bro, what is up? Like, what is up? Jeez, bro. Frustrating. So frustrating. But if it comes back, we're either going to take the tap on this one or the tap down here, if it actually comes all the way back down. But we are just going to wait, and we will see what happens. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took break of the candle on here. I kind of scared myself because it was a little earlier than I wanted to. Let me move this up just in case, because I don't know exactly where I want to get out. So I kind of scared myself, but we are in this trade at the very moment. I need to move my, probably put my stops right here once we get the push up. Going for 1, 2, 3, maybe a little bit more. But we did get in, and it's kind of scaring me right now, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not 9:30 yet, it's 9:04, so it could push down again. I hope not though. I want my stops right up under here, but I want it to push back up again. But for now, I have the safe stop under the zone here. But once we get an actual push up, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stops up to under here, because we did enter kind of high up here. So I want to get my stops under here, so it's a shorter stop. But I do have my stop loss at the safe spot, which would be at the end of the zone at the very moment. But we're just waiting to get the push up. I should have just entered right here, but I didn't. I decided to take break of the candle, which I don't normally like. I don't normally like break of the candle, but we went ahead and took it anyway. Let me see. The 1 minute confirmation would be up here, realistically. Like up here. Like that. But we are in the trade and we're just waiting for it to actually move. So what's the 15 look like? 15 looks decent, and that would be a good spot for a stop. So we're just waiting. All right guys, so we are in profit. We're just waiting. Oh shit. All right, so we're just waiting. I do have my stop loss right under the zone for now, because it's about to be 9:30, and sometimes we get a crazy candle out of nowhere. So just in case it decides to push down a little bit like it's doing right now, I went ahead and just put a safe stop, so that way we don't get taken out on just a wick. But hopefully this does flip and go our direction with this 9:30 candle. I don't want to see it break this zone. If it breaks this zone, we're just gonna look for a re-entry, but which would probably be down here on this zone here. So we're just waiting to see what happens here, but it looks good so far. we're back in profit, but we're just waiting. Just waiting. But we should be okay here because this zone looks pretty strong. We only had wicks in it, no closures whatsoever. So we should be okay, but I don't know. And I kind of like our spot of entry because it's right through that bullish candle. And then we had a closure above our entry. So we should be okay, but never really know. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. Mm, 3 minutes still has a minute left to close. Realistically, I don't want to see it under this low here, but we shall see. And technically, this was the swing high, and we did break it and have a close above it. So we really should be okay here, but don't know until this candle closes. This 5 minute candle, because that's the 9:30 candle. But it looks like we're okay. It looks like we should be good. I really have to pee, so I'm about to get up and go use the bathroom. Now that we're back in profit, I feel decent enough to go use the bathroom. So I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. We're in profit, but I risked a little bit too much, so I don't even think we can take full TP. I think we have to take a little less. Um, I think we could only make like 2,500 a day, and I think this is gonna put us over. I'm gonna leave it at 1 to 3 just for now, but I think we can't even make that much. I think it's gonna be too much. What was that red line? Oh, that was swing, the swing high that we're targeting. But I honestly, I don't think we can make that much. I think it's gonna be too much. All right, so just because I risked a little bit too much, I went ahead and moved my sell limit right up under the 1 to 3 just because I can't make more than 2,500 a day. Because I can't make more than 50% of my total profits, and I think my profit limit has to be 4,500 or something like that for me to get a payout. So I went ahead and lowered my sell limit just a bit, so it's right up under 1 to 3. Um, Realistically, that is, yeah, it's like right up under my 1 to 3. So it's it is what it is. I just can't go over that. So we are just waiting for it to hit the target. And do we have news today? Uh, oh, okay. So yeah, we no news today. We did have news at 8:30, unemployment claims. But other than that, we are good. So we're just waiting, and we should be okay here, but we shall see. Because we did get the push up from the zone. I wish I would have gotten entered down here, because our 1 to 3 would have been a lot faster. I should probably mark that out though, just to see where that sits. 1 to 3 there. Ooh. Ooh. That 1 to 3 already got hit, and it looks like it's reversing from there. That doesn't look too good. That trade would have been so small, but it would have been hit already. This might be an issue. Let me just mark this so I could delete that. Mark that, delete that. So we just have to sit above here, and we should be okay. New 15-minute candle. The 30 has 15 minutes to end. Hour has 15 minutes to end. So we should be getting a push here. The 4 hour looks like it wants to flip to bullish, but we're just waiting on that actual flip to happen. So once we pass this line, we are overall bullish in the market. But we can't hold that long anyway, because we could only make so much. Alright, looks like we're getting another strong push off of that EMA. If we can get a strong closure on the 5-minute, we should be golden, bro. It's a good close on the 1-minute. We need to break this. Come on, break it and close. Oh, wicked. Oh, come on. Break and close. It's wicking so hard right there, bro. There we go. Come on. Let's get a good close above. Come on, come on, no. Close, 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 close. Great closure. So we should be good here now. Come on. Come on, 5. We need a good close on the 5. We got the closure on the 3. It's coming back to test that line. Come on, bro. Don't be a hoe. Uh, 15 got 8 minutes to close. 30 got 8 minutes to close. 1 hour got 8 minutes to close. Okay. Come on, bruh. Push. 6 minutes to close the 15. Need a closure above that. Wait, come here. Come here. It looks like we're approaching TP. And my daughter's awake now, so I don't have on my screen capture, my camera capture. But it looks like we're pretty good so far. We should be smacking TP on either this candle or the next candle. We just need to break above that zone that I have marked there. Alright, so we are approaching TP. We're at 2100. Come on, give me a good push here. Give me a good push here. Oh, we could turn my camera back on. Alright. So we are approaching TP here. We just need one last good push. Come on. Come on, we're almost there, baby. Just push it up, push it up, push it up. On the 1 minute. There's no reason it should come back down on the 1 minute, so we should just get the final push. 5 minute. 5 seconds, I mean. Come on. 23, 24. Hey, full TP, baby. All right. So we are done for the day. We secured 2,500. Good way to end the week. We are done trading for the week. So hopefully next week we come back on Monday. We smack another TP, and then we'll be able to take a payout by Tuesday or Thursday. So we're on a good roll here. We just need to make sure we protect our capital. We're done trading for the week. So yeah, we'll be back next week. Please like, comment, subscribe, and remember, stay unplugged. Deuces. All right, so I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me change the camera real quick. So I'm not gonna lie. Today's the next day. It's Friday, and I'm editing the video right now. And I kind of lied. I'm actually in a trade right now. Let me show you. So it just looks too good. So you get in a little sneak peek just because I'm editing the video next day over, and it was just looking too good. It's 8:52, and it was just looking too good, so I had to get in. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna lie though. If I would have looked at the chart right now, and it was Friday, and I didn't look at it at 7 when I did, I probably wouldn't have taken this trade. But I guess you'll see this tomorrow or next video. But yeah, I just had to throw this in real quick. So I'm sorry. I lied. I'm sorry.